Hey, what's up guys? It's Nicky Romero. I'm from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and I'm here back in Tokyo and I cannot wait to get on stage.
If you're lost, I know we will find a way to turn back time. I'll follow you. A way to turn back time. I'll follow you.
To be really honest, I'm always happy to, to learn and also to educate other people. When I was really young, I was always hoping to be a master classes of other artists, but back in those days there were not really a lot of master classes to attend. So now I'm happy to share my knowledge with the new generation. And I think in general, what I heard on the masterclass today is there's a lot of talent in Japan. I feel like here they really start to shape their own sound, and a lot of them have a really good ear for good sounds. There is not really one answer to the question what would be, the best step to take. But I think you have to find the sound that you are really, really into. I mean, if you have one sound that you really like, you don't have to put a lot of effort into motivation because you really know where you want to go because you like a certain sound. So find your own unique, authentic, signature sound. Work on that and then make sure that you own it. So if you want to sound like someone else, then there's always going to be someone else that sounds better than you. But if you create your own lane, then you have authenticity. And then, you are the first in this own sound. And it's really hard. That is the hardest part. But when you have it, you have something unique. I think the young generation and the new generation, I think they're in a great position in terms of, I don't know if there's really reason to cheer them up because they are in a great position right now where all the knowledge is available to them. There where 15 years ago, there was no real active YouTube with tutorials. There was not really something like master classes. So now the world is literally on your feet in terms of right now, you can become everyone coming from everywhere with the right talent because you have internet access, you have a lot of content, you have lessons that you can follow, and you can work on a laptop. You only need a laptop. So that everyone can be a superstar these days. You don't need to come from a really expensive place or a really good family. Everyone can make it today. So the new generation, the only thing they need to do is find their authentic self. And if you have that, don't sound like anyone else. If you have that, work on dedication. Don't be lazy. You need to work every day, very hard. This is not a fashion job. You need to work every day. And then you can be the next big DJ for sure. I tell everyone, I am not something special from everyone else. I just worked a little bit harder than the rest. That's how I always like to say it. I think, so let's talk about Baseline Low because that is the one that I finished under Nicky Romero. With Baseline Low, I was looking for a record that could help me transition from groovy records to more of a club records. Sometimes when you play a set, and you need to play 1.5 or sometimes 2 hours, you want to create a storyline in your set. And you need to have that record that transitions from, let's say housey music to more club and more hitting records. For me, Baseline Low was that record that converted the energy from groovy to club in the right manner. And for me, it felt like this is the right way to transition to a different sound. And I tried to collect that inspiration into a record and what does it need. And I focused a lot on like the big rooms with the LFO in the break, with the synth that's building up and going faster and faster because it creates a lot of tension. So it's in that way, I think it's a special record that captures the energy and brings it to a new level in your set. Of course. Well, first of all, konnichiwa Japan. Thank you so much for having me. Arigatou mas. I'm so happy to be back. For all those years, you have been supporting me. Everywhere I go, I see the signs, I see images of the protocol recordings, even of Ravi, my dog. So there's so much dedication in Japan that I feel like this is one of the most thankful countries to perform in, and I would love to stay here for as long as I can. I'm literally super thankful to be able to perform here. So arigatou mas, thank you very much, and I hope to see you at this show and otherwise the next one or ADE in Amsterdam.